Once again, children, welcome back to my class. So, on the previous day, what were we studying about? Did you watch the previous video? Yes, children, we were studying lesson 3. And can you see that? Lesson 3, respect towards parents and elders. Now, if you remember, children, our Ram was not at all happy with the behavior of his neighbor towards his father. And Ram has decided to do something about it. That's very important. When you see something going wrong and you're just watching it, then you are also a part of the wrongdoing. But if you see something going wrong and you try to correct it in your own way, then that is the right way of doing things. So what is our Ram going to do, children? Let's find out. Alright. Ram was unhappy with Kashi's behavior. Now, who is this Kashi, children? Remember, Kashi is Keshav Dada's son. So Ram was unhappy with Kashi's behavior towards Keshav Dada. In his family, all the members loved each other and they treated each other with respect. Now Ram's family was not at all like Keshav Dada's family. Keshav Dada's son Kashi is so rude to him. Keshav Dada's son Kashi is not behaving well. But in Ram's family, everyone respects everyone and everyone cares for everyone. So now Ram wanted to make Kashi realize how he was ill-treating Keshav Dada. What do you think is the meaning of ill-treating, children? What is the meaning? You can write this meaning down. Alright, you must write it down. What is the meaning of ill-treating? Not treating well. He is not treating his father well. So, did you see that? Did you write it? Did all of you write it, children? Okay. Now, next day, Ram took his father's carpentry tools and started working with them. You remember, Ram's father was a carpenter. A carpenter is a person who works with wood. He makes things out of wood. I told you earlier. And so, in the evening, when Kashi came home after work, he found Ram waiting for him. Ram gifted Kashi with a wooden bowl. He gave Kashi a wooden bowl, and what did he say? And he said, I have made a wooden bowl for you. When you become old, ask your son to give you food in this bowl so that you will not break it and your son would not have to send you out of the house. So, Ram has given a very good lesson to Kashi in a very soft way. Kashi realized his mistake. Children, what is the meaning of realized? Please underline that. What is this meaning? Yes, it means understood. Realized means understood. And now, ma'am is going to move on. And so, what happened? He felt ashamed and sorry for hurting his old father. Now he feels very bad. Why did I treat my father like this? And what did he understand? He understood that if I treat my father like this and my child is watching everything, my child is going to treat me back in the same way. So, he apologized to his father. Now, a very big word, apologized, apologized. What does it mean? It means said sorry. That's how you write it. Said sorry. It means said sorry. He's apologizing to his father. And he apologized for his mistakes and most importantly, his angry words. He was so rude with his father. He decided to take his father home and care for him for the rest of his life. So children, a small child of 6 years, remember our Ram is only 6 years old. He was able to teach a big lesson to an elder. Who's that elder? Kashi. Now, how would you guide Kashi if you were in Ram's place? Suppose you were the person who was in Ram's place. What would you do? Yes, which way would you make him all right? Which way would you correct him? You must think about it. So when I meet you, I'm going to be asking you this question. Now, look at this page, children. This page is called Explore. This page is called Explore. Now, what do we explore here? It is a small thing, a thank you note, but it carries a big message of appreciation and gratitude. So, a small thank you note has got lot of love and lot of gratitude in it. What's the meaning of gratitude? Saying thank you. I appreciate you. There is something especially heartfelt about writing it down by hand. So what have we got to do here, children? This is page number 19 I'm talking about. What do we have to do? Write or design a thank you card or a birthday card for your parents and or grandparents or any other elder in your family. So you can make a thank you card here for anyone. And if you don't like to make a thank you card, better still make a thank you note. So in your thank you note, you have to say thank you and you also have to say why you're saying that thank you. So you could make this thank you note for your parents or for any elders in your family. Now this is something that my children have to do by themselves. So this ma'am is not writing on the board for you. But when you turn the page, now I'm moving on to page number 20 and this is how it looks. So on page number 20, we have got a small story here. It's not exactly a story, it's about what two children might have done. But we have to write that answer. So now I'm going to rub this board, I'm going to read this question for you and I'm going to tell you how to solve it. Do you have your pencil in your hand? Ready? Let's begin. Okay children, so here we are. Tarun and Priya. There are two children, Tarun and Priya. They are traveling by bus. Now when they were traveling by bus, they saw an old lady. You can see there's an elderly woman standing out there. So the question to you is, comment on how they behave when an elderly woman enters the bus. So an elderly woman boards the bus. She climbs onto the bus and there's no place for her to sit. So you see what this girl Priya is doing in the picture. And now ma'am is writing the answer on the board. So what do we have to do? We have to write the answer here in this box. Okay. So what did Priya do? Priya now I wrote a word here, instant, instantly. I wrote a word here. What is the meaning of instantly? Immediately, at once. Okay children, Priya instantly got up. She got up, smiled and offered her seat to the, what shall I write? Should I write old? Should I write old? Will it sound bad? I think I should write elderly. So, elderly woman. Priya instantly got up, smiled and offered her seat to the elderly woman. Tarun and Priya made her comfortable. Tarun and Priya made her comfortable. I hope you can see all this clearly children and you can write it down. I'll be sending it to you anyway through WhatsApp. So for now, if you can see this, please write it down. Now if this is finished, I'm going to rub off this page and I'm going to do one more small exercise with you. Now let's look at page number 21. Is this done children? May I rub the page? May I rub it off? Okay, and now let us find out what do we have to do on page number 21. On page number 21, there is a small question here. Think of instances, think of occasions, think of times when you have been respectful to your parents or elders. Write and or make a sketch of it. So page number 21, again a box out here. You can see that box, alright? And inside that box, what do we have to do? Either we have to write or we have to make a sketch of how we have been respectful towards our parents and elders. Now I'm expecting all of you to write this in your own way. How do you show respect to your parents and how you show respect to your elders? But there is a small little reflection at the bottom of the page that I'm going to write for you. So this is which page number? Which page number is it? It's page number 21. So reflection. What shall we write, children? Please copy this down. Parents and elders love us and sacrifice for for us. We need to care for them. Respect and care for elders start with our parents. I hope you got this one. So I'm going to read it for you one more time, children. Reflection. Parents and elders love us and sacrifice for us. We need to care for them. Respect and care for elders start with our parents. So that is the end of the lesson, children, and that is the end also of the exercise. Now remember, whatever has been done in the class, whether it is an English subject or whether it is value education or whether it could be any subject, whether it is English or it is value education or it is EVS, whatever the subject may be, after the teacher has taught you and after you've watched the video, you must read the chapter by yourself at least once. Will you do that? I'm expecting all of you to do that. Okay, children? So for today, that is the end of the class, but we will be meeting very soon again. Till then, stay good and be happy. Thank you, children.